two Gold Star fathers who lost their children in the Abbey Gate blast, the murder of their sons. Mark Schmitz, the founder of the Freedom13.org and father of Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz, along with Darin Hoover, Gold Star father of Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover. Darin, great of you to be here. I'm going to start with you. I should say United States Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Taylor Hoover. I will not put words in your mouth. But Darin, you were at Arlington National Cemetery with President Trump. What do you have to say to Kamala Harris and that statement she put out?
Well, first of all, let me be clear that that solemn event was a day that has been 3 years in the coming. And for her to take away, like you played in that montage, for her to take away those memories from us, the only memories that we get to make with Taylor from here on out, and to disparage that is nothing short of disgusting. And all it was gaslighting all of us that were there that day. We were there. Sergeant Nicole G's family was there. Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss's mom and dad were on the phone. And I mean, we didn't see, we didn't hear, we didn't know about anything until that hit piece came out from NPR when I'm flying on the plane to come back home the next day. And it's despicable what she has done. And there's absolutely no need for it.
You know, Darin and I, our hearts break for your loss and all 13 parents and families who lost their loved ones at Abbey Gate. Mark, I look at what's happened here, and again, Kamala Harris was the last person in the room with Joe Biden as they made the calls on Afghanistan. And you would think that being a parent of the fallen, you want everyone to come and honor the service of your child. Whether it's Donald Trump or Joe Biden or Kamala Harris or anyone in high political leadership. And the fact that Kamala Harris is trying to make politics of Donald Trump actually showing up and paying his respects and paying love to the families who, with their children, made the ultimate sacrifice, you have to find that almost an additional insult, an additional slap in the face.
Well, that's all we've gotten for the last 3 years, is slap in the face, salt in the wound, ignored. You go back to the debate, our kids are apparently still alive because, according to Biden, he didn't kill anybody or didn't have anyone killed on his watch. So, you know, a letter was sent from Darin Hoover's own governor, Cox, to the White House to invite Biden to participate, Biden's administration to participate in this event as well. And it was nothing but crickets, totally unanswered. Same message was delivered to Trump. Trump responded to that call and showed up, and good for him. I mean, you got to put yourself in our shoes. If you lost your son or daughter to terrible tragedy, especially from this administration, you want leadership there. You want a president to be there honoring your child. I mean, who wouldn't want that? And we've always been pretty fair from the very beginning, wanting to get answers, wanting to talk to this White House and this administration, wanting to talk to Kamala, wanting to talk to Joe. They ignore us. They literally walk the other direction.
And Mark, I should also say, United States Marine Corps Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz, because again, and we honor their memory all the time. I know Sean and I personally pray for you and all the families of those who lost their lives that day. But before we go, Mark, would you want to hear from Kamala Harris right now? Like anytime?
At this point, I've literally washed my hands of this administration as a whole, her included, Joe included. I'm just done. I'm done trying. We have tried for 3 years. It shouldn't be this hard to get what's supposed to be a leader to do their job and to console. And they are definitely not doing that. So, no, I'm done.
Darin, how about you?
You know, up until the anniversary on the 26th, like Mark said, my governor here sent a letter to the administration inviting them for even a sit down with all of us, or just me, or just Taylor's mom and I, and it's gone unanswered. You know, we've given, as our little coalition that we've got going with 8 of the families of the 13, we have begged, we've pleaded, we've sent letters, we've had congressmen and women call on our behalf trying to have a sit down, and it's been zero, absolutely nothing. So at this point, I too am going to wash my hands. I don't want anything more to do with them, and to play politics with this is disgusting. And all they're doing is gaslighting all of us and the rest of this country.
You know, as 2 proud Americans, Darin and Sean, we thank your sons for their service and their sacrifice, and we are with your family as you've gone through this pain of the loss of your children, but also the way you've been treated by this administration. We stand with you. Darin and Mark, thanks for being with us.
Thanks for giving us a voice.
Appreciate it.
And we say their names and we pray for everybody. We do.
No doubt.